Welcome to the Celiac Diva!
Hi everybody, welcome to the Celiac Diva Show. I'm your hostess, Lauren Lucille, and today I'm really excited to talk to Alicia Woodward, who is the editor-in-chief of Living Without magazine. Hi Alicia!
Hi, Lauren Lucille.
Thank you so much for being with us today. Alicia is going to tell us a little bit about Living Without, what you can expect when you grab the magazine, but first I want to get started with, how did Living Without get started? Whose baby is this?
It was actually started about 13 years ago by Peggy Wagner, who is our publisher. She was our original publisher. She had celiac disease, and she started it very soon after she was diagnosed, because when she was diagnosed there was absolutely nothing available for the celiac community. And so she had vowed to herself that she wanted to start a magazine to really help the community. So she approached me at that time, asked me to be the editor. So basically I was the original editor of the magazine with Peggy. About 2 years ago, she sold the magazine to Belvoir Media Group, and I've continued on as editor.
Awesome. Now, how do you decide what kind of content goes in the magazine? How do you pick that? Are you out there looking for content? How does that go?
Well, both. Basically, what we try to do is keep our ear to the track of the celiac community, but also the food allergic community. Basically, our mission is to serve the community. So we're always trying to figure out, lifestyle tips in terms of how to really live on a special diet and thrive on it. That's our goal and our mission. We've got our ear to the track in terms of what's going on in research in the medical community, in terms of people who are looking at cures and treatments and that kind of thing. And we really want to get that word out and be the first people out there to announce to the community, this is what's going on with food allergies, with celiac disease, with food sensitivities. We basically want to be the kind of magazine that you can take to your doctor, that it's that credible and that medically on target, that you can show your doctor, well, what about this and this and this study, to really help with your treatment and make you have a healthy lifestyle. But in addition, we're also a food magazine. So we really focus on the food, and we've got tons of healthy recipes that are gluten-free with dairy, egg, nut, soy substitutions, so that basically you can pick up the magazine and you can have food and recipes to make life easier and more delicious for you.
Alicia, tell us, what do you really think is at the heart of Living Without magazine?
I think the heart of the magazine is basically the small staff that we have, and we're all really, really dedicated to doing what's best for the celiac and for the food allergic community. I mean, like, my design director is Oksana Charla. I mean, she's got a child who's a celiac who's also a type 2 diabetic. And my the food editor, Beth Hilson, she's been a celiac for 30 years, and she's the one who started the gluten-free pantry. I mean, she's not only a celiac, but her son is a celiac. We've got Susan Tauster, who's a vegan, who's gluten intolerant. I'm gluten-free. So we really all kind of get it and are trying to really help this community. In addition, I just have to say personally that I come from this with a psychotherapeutic background. I'm a therapist. And so when I was in private practice as a therapist, I had lots of people come in, especially like college kids, a lot of women, who were suffering from this kind of unremitting depression or anxiety. And it was just so interesting when you've tried all of the psychotropic interventions and the cognitive behavior interventions, and then you find out that somebody is basically gluten intolerant or food allergic. But a lot of undiagnosed celiacs who have this anxiety or have this depression in conjunction with anxiety, and then you find out that maybe the basis of that anxiety is they're on the wrong diet. They need to go gluten-free. So that was really opened up. I mean, to have the information I do about celiac disease and to be a therapist with that, I think is amazingly helpful. And part of our mission then is to get that out there, that there is a link between, certain diseases or certain conditions that may be food-related. Have you tried that? Does your doctor know about that? And, just basically to bring vibrancy and health to this community. So we basically want to get that word out that, for instance, if you're a celiac, it's a lot just more than having GI symptoms. There may be emotional aspects to that. There's psychiatric aspects. There may be neurologic aspects like gluten ataxia. So those are the kinds of things we really want to get the community to be aware of and doctors to be aware of. Because, there's just no point in feeling sick. When, you can clean up your diet, it's also easy. It's just getting that information out so that people can be healthy.
Thanks, Alicia, so much. Thank you for sharing what's behind the scenes at Living Without magazine. I think it's really cool to know that the people who are producing this magazine are living this life and why you are. I mean, that's really, really cool. We got the inside scoop, everybody. All right, everybody, have a fantastic gluten-free day. I'm here with Alicia from Living Without. We'll talk to you later. Bye.